Hey guys, Dr. J here. In the previous episode we entered operations. Our first goal was to find the signal beacon and reprogram it. We need to do that, otherwise the torpedoes of LAMP's defense system would destroy our bathysphere once we get the Thinker's code and leave Rapture. We found an intact beacon inside a crashed bathysphere and went to Wolf's office to use his computer terminal to reprogram the beacon. We also learned that Ran was becoming worried about Porter's allegiance, which is understandable considering how important Rapture Central Computing is. Great, we can now leave Rapture, but I am again left wondering where Porter is, especially since he was capable of remotely hacking the signal
That should do
beacon.
it. I hope. If the hack turned out right, you are now the proud owner of one homemade signal jammer.
Porter worries you with Sophia Lamb's torpedoes? Ha! He fills your head with foolish visions of freedom. I can provide you more immediate concern.
Yeah, single Bruce Splicer does not really concern me. Look, he's already dead. Now that we have a way out of Rapture, we should get back to figuring out how can we enter the Thinker's core. But before that, we have another Big Daddy to deal with. This time I'm not taking any chances and I will be using the burst ammo. Also, I'd like to test out the reflect damage function of the decoy. If it turns out to be effective, I may start using it more often. Okay, we brought him down to half health. He destroyed our machine gun turret, but it already did its job. Now let's try out the decoy. Well, it is working. But it is going really slowly. Yeah, this is not a realistic way to kill Big Daddies. We'll let him hurt himself for a while longer, and then I'll be using the ion laser to finish him off. If nothing else works, this is a viable strategy. It just takes a long time. Let's pick up the little sister now. And it's about time we bought some first aid kits. It's a long shot, but let's also check if it sells burst cells. And of course it doesn't. Let's go back to the ammo vendor in Wolf's office. I'd like to be ready for our next fight with the Big Daddy. Considering how quickly we managed to save the first little sister, it probably won't take too long before we have to fight the Big Daddy again. I'll leave some space in case we find burst cells somewhere. Okay, we are done here. Let's try exploring where the exit on our right will lead us. The guiding arrow is pointing towards the entrance hall, but we'll ignore it for now. There's only a single splicer here. Oh, and there's also a tonic in the center of the room. Let's search these desks and then go grab it. And a harvestable body. Perfect. The Hardy Machine's tonic, huh? Well, that should certainly come in handy. Let's search the rest of oh, there's also an audio diary here.
Continuing input of audio data into the Thinker's database. Subject, Pearl Porter.
I want to tell the recorder how we met, Milton.
Okay, sure.
I was working in my family's diner. School was starting for the fall. And one morning, in walks this college boy. Clean cut. First thing I noticed was his eyes. He sat down and ordered bacon, eggs, and coffee. He was shy, but we talked a little off and on. He came in every single morning for breakfast and ordered the same thing. I told my mama, that boy must really love your cooking. She said, he isn't coming in for the food, honey. He's coming in for you. A year later, we were married.
Oh, that was such a wholesome story. But let's focus on harvesting Adam now. I got lucky and were able to hack this laser-type security bot, so we shouldn't need to do all that much for this harvesting session. And of course, right after I said that, most of the Splicers have started coming through the door near us. Still, we could at least leave the protection of the little sister to the sentry bot. Here's the Brute Splicer. Didn't he appear a bit earlier than usual? He's really focusing our security bots. Let's go repair him. Good, he's dead now. All that's left are some leadhead splicers, and perhaps some Houdini splicers as well. Yeah, I definitely heard the Houdini splicer teleporting. But the harvesting session is over, so let's pick up the little sister. Now let's go back to the main hall. We still have a couple more exits to explore. Actually, did we pick up everything from the safe? I was kind of distracted while I was listening to the audio diary. Okay, it seems like we haven't actually picked up anything. Anyway, now we can go back to the main hall. Let's buy some supplies from the Circus of Values and then we can continue going straight ahead. Oh, there's another magnetically locked door over there. We need to throw the gravity well plasmid from here in order to open it. Perfect. Now let's go and see what's inside. Anything over there? No. Great, there's another harvestable body here, as well as a splicer pretending to be dead. Haven't seen them trying this in a while. Okay, so let's check the rest of the room before starting the harvesting session. The magnetically locked door was this way. Also, I decided to try using the thermal cells. They should be quite effective against normal splicers. There's a safe we can hack here. And quite a lot of ammo. Nice, we have another 50 burst cells. So now we have maxed our capacity of this type of ammo. Let's check what's over here and we can then start the harvesting session. I'm just not certain where is the best position to stay while the little sister is gathering Adam. Well, whatever, we'll figure it out. Maybe here? But then I'll have no view of the little sister. I guess staying here by the door should be good enough. Wow, the thermal cells are actually annihilating them. I didn't expect them to be quite so effective. I don't even have to aim for a headshot, it just deletes them. And we've got ourselves another sentry bot. Another benefit of using the thermal cells is that it basically stuns them, so we can prevent them from running away or doing anything else really. Unfortunately, it won't work against the Brute Splicer, and he should be coming right about now. Okay, these are the Houdini Splicers. Oh, I've missed an Eve Hypo and a first aid kit here. Well, the thermal cells do not stun the Houdini Splicers, but they are still effective. And I can't believe a Brute Splicer didn't appear. Not that I'm complaining, I just don't know why he didn't. Anyway, before continuing, let's go grab those thermal cells in the locked room, since we've used up quite a lot of them. Now let's loot the corpses left from the assault. What's that over there? Let's pick it up with a telekinesis. It was just a note to hack the art. What about over there? Some armor-piercing rounds? Nice! I guess this means we'll be able to find the machine gun somewhere on this level. Okay, I think it's time to send the little sister through the vent. I think it was somewhere around here. Yeah, here it is. Great, we just need to save one more little sister, but let's go back to following the guiding arrow for now. There's another reef hypo in front of that sofa. Wait a minute, did we fully explore the room where we had our last harvesting session? I seem to remember there being a door we didn't go through. Yeah, there it is. Let's try and see if it's locked or not. It is not. There are some stairs we can go up. I've changed back to the thermal cells since there are probably going to be some splicers here as well, and yes, there are. He had an electric sentry bolt, nice. And there's another splicer here. Okay, let's hack the electric sentry bots and then pick up the audio diary.
Some of the boys in the code pit whipped up a real doozy of an entertainment. Monitor screen hooked into a sort of tiny airplane cockpit, yeah? And that's swell, because what shows up on screen is an X, that's you, and a bunch of O's, like a Spitfire surrounded by a squadron of Jap Zeros. You fly your little X around and shoot them down one after another. The wall caught us at it one night, called it a waste of time. I don't know, on balance, ain't it better to change what's on a screen than just stare at it?
Right, so this minigame is kind of like that old game Asteroids, but the controls are a bit weird. You can only shoot in the direction you're moving in. Makes it a bit awkward to aim. Anyways, we need to reach the kill screen for this game so we can unlock an achievement. In order to reach the kill screen, we need to score 9,999 points. It's not terribly difficult, but you may need a couple of tries to get it, mostly due to the controls. So basically there are two types of enemies. The most common ones are the slow-moving zeros, but occasionally a fast-moving zero will appear, and it's worth substantially more points. Here it is, and it killed us. It's not the end of the world though, since we have at least one more continue. Maybe even two, I'm not sure. Okay, we're doing great so far. Here comes another fast-moving one. This time I didn't want to risk it. We are nearly done. Yes! This is the kill screen. And we just unlocked the high score achievement. Okay, so let's pick up that other audio diary we saw. Again with that traitor graffiti.
Hey, Felix. I hear Porter is really happy about the new trajectory calculation routine. You know, the one that we worked on for 6 months? The one you took all the credit for? Oh, that reminds me. If you're looking for the key to your brand new office, you might want to check in the Circus of Values down the hall. Hope you brought your milk money, asshole.
Betraying your friends seems to be quite popular with the ITs in Rapture. Well, let's see what we can find in this office. I'm assuming this is Felix? It definitely felt like he had more health than the regular splicers. Oh, and there's another audio diary on his desk.
We make it all run. The brains in those bots and cameras, that's us. Automatic bathysphere navigation, calculating genetic probabilities for new plasmids, hell, regulating water pressure so this place ain't a fish tank. It's all Rapture central computing. Not that we get the recognition. Funny thing about living in the city tomorrow, everybody takes it for granted.
I was hoping there would be a vacuum bot here as well, but well, it was still worth visiting. Let's get out of here and see what's behind the door next to the Circus of Values. And there's the machine gun. Great. It should definitely help us in our fights against the big daddies and big sisters. Especially since this is the upgraded machine gun. And there's a vacuum bot over there. Man, we nearly missed so much stuff. Let's see what it has inside it. Just some anti-personnel rounds. Okay, we're done here, so let's go back to following the guiding arrow. If we get lucky, we may encounter another Big Daddy.
So far, so good. I can feel the sunlight already. Now we just print out the machine code from the Thinker's central processor so I can take it to the surface and start to rebuild. Computer core access is at the far end of ops.
Okay, so now we just need to go to the other end of operations. Though I'm sure it's not going to be as straightforward as that. Before that though, let's check out the Gatherer's Garden. I'm mostly interested in the decoy level 3 and the security command level 2 plasmids. But I think we have enough Atom for at least one tonic slot as well.
Get the most out of your investment. Damage by the decoy is returned to you as health.
Security command level 2 is a huge upgrade compared to the previous version. It not only allows us to command them, but also to summon new security bots. This also includes the new types of security bots introduced in Minerva's Den.
Command the security system. Charge to summon a friendly bot anytime.
Summoning security bots uses up quite a lot of ETH, but it's very much worth it. And I don't think we need anything else from the Gatherer's Garden. We could have bought some more tonic slots, but we don't really have any useful tonics right now. Okay, what is happening? Well, that was certainly a dramatic entrance. I was wondering when we'd see another Alpha series. I don't really think the ion laser is the best weapon against the Alpha series. Sure, we had him stun locked, but it took way too much thermal cells. And that's even with our sentry bots helping out. Let's pick up that first aid kit. Someone aggroed our security bots. A Houdini Splicer. He was probably just some random spawn. Okay, so I guess we should go through this connecting corridor. There we have it, core access. And we have a camera above the door, as well as a couple of splicers. I was expecting something more substantial of WoW. Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see. He may still surprise us in some way. Come on. Good, we were able to barely reach it. Wow, it looks like core access is just across this bridge. And there's also a Gatherer's Garden here. Let's see what it has for sale. Oh, this is just perfect. It has the level 3 version of Security Command.
Master the security system. Command the attention of all security. Charge up to summon stronger bots.
The elite versions of the security bots, combined with the deadly machines and hardy machines tonics, will make it so no one can even think about stopping us. Now that we have this clearly overpowered plasmid, we can try going to core access. I'm certain there's nothing WoW can do anymore. And it looks like he isn't even trying. Keep out, Porter? Well, since he's not talking about us, I guess we can ignore it.
Time to enter the core. Not just yet.
Wall, you son of a bitch. He's cranked the Thinker's coolant system into overdrive. You're frozen out of the core. Head to climate control and manually reset the turbine to defrost this mess. It's the only way we're going to make it to the Thinker.
WoW actually thought this through. He knew no Splicer can stop us, so instead he used the level design against us. Looks like we'll have to visit climate control now. The door leading to it is frozen shut though. If only we had the incinerate plasmid. In any case, let's go down and check it out. There are some potato chips here we can use to replenish our health a bit. Yeah, it's definitely frozen solid. Okay, so the normal progression would be to find the incinerate plasmid and use it to melt this ice. And that's what we're going to do. However, we could also use the ion laser's thermal cells to melt it this way. Ah, nice! This is the third vacuum bot of this level. Unfortunately, it only had an Eve hypo inside it. Let's check out these crates. And that over there looks like the drill weapon of a Big Daddy. Indeed it is. This is the upgraded drill. It's not particularly useful, but we could roleplay as a Jedi and deflect enemy projectiles with it. I'm not going to do it though. Let's see what's down this elevator. Since we couldn't bring our security bots with us, let's try the new security command tree plasmid.
Tinker's algorithm is highly accurate in predicting local phenomena. But how far can I trust the machine? I have found it running protocols that are not mine. The old Alpha series are returning. Someone is cutting them loose. Delta, Sigma, and the machine has no data on them, which makes no... Is it hiding them from me? Is it conspiring against its master? Sending someone? No! I am so close to seeing everything. No one will get away. Not even the machine itself.
Great, we found the fourth vacuum bot. There's just one more left in this level. Also, about that audio diary. Either Wolf has become paranoid, which is very likely to be fair, or we're about to unleash Skynet upon the world once we get the Tinker's machine code out of here. And this is the incinerate plasmid, by the way. We don't need to slot it right now. We can just buy some more plasmid slots from the Gatherer's Garden. Okay, I think we're done here. Let's take the elevator back up. After we kill these Houdini Splicers. Good, now let's repair our bots. That was stupid of me. We can't bring them with us inside this elevator anyway. So I just wasted a bunch of Eve. Ah well, it's not the end of the world. Let's see if our old security bots are still waiting for us. And they are not. They've probably despawned once we've used the security command tree plasmid. Doesn't matter, we can just call new ones. Now let's pick up this Eve hypo. Oh, and there's also another one over here. Okay, we can now slot the incinerate plasmid in the gene bank, or rather we can just go buy some more plasmid slots. We have enough Adam for that.
Now you're cooking. Charge up for an explosive blast.
I'm not going to be wasting Eve using it though, I'll just use the thermal cells. Well, this is it for today's episode. Thank you for spending your time with me, and if you have enjoyed it, please consider liking this video and subscribing to my channel. It will really help me a lot. Also, if you have any comments or suggestions, I would love to hear from you. Take care, and until next time.